Hi, it's me, Silver the Wack. Um, I'm filming this as an experiment for myself, mostly. Oh shit. I do not intend to become a mukbang channel, but I am someone who is struggling with an eating disorder, so yeah. Um, I feel like I feel like having someone or feeling like I have someone to eat with will help me in a way, because the only times I actually eat are when I am with people. Yeah. It's currently 6 p.m. and this is my first meal of the day. Make of that what you will. Yeah, that's an eating disorder. I'm sorry for anyone who tries to say that, oh, I just forgot. Yeah, like, at this point, my body is just tuned to only eat after this time. It's a kind of intermittent fasting, I guess. But a bit of background is that it started because we didn't have enough food. So, rationing made the already existent eating disorder worse. And it originally developed due to assault of the sexual kind. Okay, yeah, and it was never treated. I only recently started talking about it with therapists, but then I don't stay with those therapists for too long. Not because they're bad, but because I am dependent on state issued therapists, so yeah, instant noodles at 6 p.m. What a diet. I'm trying not to make a lot of noise because I don't like that kind of noise, and I usually watch my videos to check if they are working properly. And yeah, I've started a new crochet project. I hope that the skein that I have is enough. It's actually a garment, and I will use myself as the model for it because I have no choice. But the intention is to sell it. Yeah. into weave fashion, gosto sama desta. Kinda gross, I know, but yeah. I also have some biscuits. Usually in this house, they eat at 10 p.m. like supper, dinner, whatever. So it's fine. I did something else in the crochet adventures. Oh, can I get it, please? Ow. Maybe it's easy to tell that it's a hat. The problem is that I was using different weight yarn than the person who made the tutorial. So mine looks really funny. It looks like a mix of St. Patrick's Day and Pilgrim's hat. It's still fine, okay? It's still fine. Look, it's fine. I still prefer the flowers one, because this one is the one that I sort of perfected. I have made a total of 3 yellow ones and a brown one, so 4. I plan on making more clothes because they are easy. I just want to make different clothes because I'm tired of those pants and shirts situation and the bonnet. I'm done with the bonnet. I might make a dress. Yes, it's a boy doll, but yeah, we don't really care about that. This is me about to spill the tea, literally. Red berries, red fruits, red something. It's good. And I recently learned how to make, or rather, yeah, I did learn a mix that I was already kind of familiar with, which is a tea made of one orange peel, a bit of orange peel, cardamom, one cinnamon stick, one or more depending if you're making a pot for several people, and star anise. And yeah, it's really good. It smells like Christmas, basically. It's kind of like the tea that they sell at the Christmas market, and I'm very pleased with it. Though cardamom is quite expensive. One good thing is that after you're done with the brew, you can get the cardamoms and get the seeds out of the husks and eat them, and that's got some health benefits. Just don't do that too much, like everything. You shouldn't do anything in excess, I guess. I'm not sure if I'm going to publish this now. Maybe I am. Sure, why not? Just let me finish the tea. And I do something gross as well, which is squeeze the rest of the tea and drink that too. Oh gosh. Too far away. Come here. Come here, boy. Come here. Okay. Oh, scheiße. It's cool, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool, it's fine, it's cool. Oh, sure. Alright. That's button. That's been my sort of mukbang vlog kind of thing. I'm not going to make this a habit, I don't think. Maybe I will, I don't know. At the end of the day, I'm usually not feeling great. I mean, in the morning sometimes I feel like ass as well, so that's why I've been kind of away from the vlogs. Also because I haven't really done much either in crochet or knitting, so yeah. And that was kind of the reason why I did those vlogs, like kind of a way of holding myself accountable, so to speak, and crocheting or knitting every day. And I've been doing that, but I've been doing the same thing over and over for a while, so yeah, it felt a bit repetitive, so I stopped. But maybe I'll be back, since I'm doing different things. And I may start doing these vlogs in the evening while eating something, because yeah, it does feel better to eat, and think that some people might see it, so that it doesn't feel as alone and as much of a chore as it is, because I don't have any pleasure eating. It feels like a chore and a burden, and I feel guilty. And unlike what some people like to think, it's not due to fat phobia. It's because of rationing and trauma. unrelated to being one size or the other. Like, yeah, I was never really what one would call fat, you know. But I was thicker, if that makes sense. And that's the reason why I was targeted. And I know that because I heard them speak, and this wasn't a case of it happening within the family. Though when I was a child, yeah, some things did happen, but yeah, that's a whole different story. This one was, yeah, it was. It's always bad, but yeah, this one had reasons, and those reasons stuck, you know. And yeah, it kind of happened at the same time as food was being rationed because we didn't have money and I didn't have a job, and then my male progenitor didn't want me to work, so I didn't, and there was no money and we had to ration, and everyone was fighting all the time over food and stuff, and yeah, then it no longer bothered me, but that stuck, and I started getting called lazy because I wasn't able to hold down jobs, and I am bad with customer service jobs because I have anxiety and autism and ADHD, for which I have been medicated, and that's kind of under control. But the rest is just, yeah, it's just something. And now I am doing this PhD, and yeah, it feels pointless and stupid. And also, I have been translating, and my professor rather, bailed, basically. So I'm on my own. And all I could do is pray that someone will want to publish that. I honestly just want them to pay me enough for tuition. Not more, not less. Just enough for that. For the time that's left. Yeah. It's kinda shit, you know, because this was commissioned, but then she got into trouble because she was defending a predator, alleged predator. Now she will only be teaching until I think June or July or something, or maybe September. Just teaching until June or July, probably June. But then also doing those arguing dissertations until September and stuff. Yeah. And I'm just, I don't know, I'm almost done with that translation, and I'll pitch it and see what happens. This is almost 20 minutes. This was a kind of mukbang where I ranted about a lot of things. It was kind of heavy. I'm sorry. I really am. But yeah. Hope you're well, homie. If you didn't know this, maybe you did. I may have mentioned it, but I'm not sure. Well, now you do, and I'm sorry. The thing with ED is that when I am with people and stuff, I eat semi normally, so nobody really notices. But when I'm by myself, yeah, it just doesn't happen. And if you're wondering if I ever fainted, the answer is no. I have never fainted. I have started taking vitamins or vitamins, whatever you want to call them, or however you want to pronounce it. Because my mom noticed that I lost a considerable amount of weight. And so, yeah, I started taking vitamins. But sometimes I skip on them as well, because my mind just says, you don't deserve that. Yeah, and I will turn off now before I start crying like a baby. But I'll be back. That's a threat. Okay? Bye bye.